Hey everyone, welcome to our next edition of Retrouvaille Help Our Marriage channel. This is my husband, Terry.
And this is my wife, Maria. So this is a special time of the year for many people of different faith traditions. This is the season of Lent.
Lent is a 6-week event. It is approximately 40 days, and the term Lent came from the Anglo-Saxon word lengthen, which meant lengthening of days and translates to spring. How wonderful. And so Lent is a time of reflection and prayer, sacrifice and preparation, of course, for Easter. Lent teaches us a few things. One important thing it teaches us is self-control. It also encourages us to try and embrace inner conversion or change, and it leads to Easter, which is a new beginning. So it's like having every year this great big reset button.
That is so true, that reset button. We love that. So anyway, today this is just an overview, and we're going to focus on how Lent related to us and our marriage journey. So after our marriage breakdown and through Retrouvaille, we gained some invaluable tools to help us to make our much needed changes in our own behavior. And here's a few.
So one of the first ones may seem so simplistic at heart, but honestly, one of the hardest things for me to do in the way that we had our marriage before was to be kind. I could be kind to every other person on the planet except this guy sometimes. And, you know, that's a sad state, but it's true. And so maybe we encouraged one another to do things out of character. So throw a load of laundry in, or vacuuming, or making dinner, or perhaps taking the kids out and giving mom or dad a break. So any of those little creative things that you can think of to be kind.
Absolutely. Very important. So the other one is shelving hot button topics. Okay. So we had to learn better conflict resolution techniques, okay, to deal with one another from a rational standpoint instead of an emotional standpoint.
Yeah, and of course, temporarily. I mean, obviously, you're not going to bury those items forever, because then you begin a new problem. And of course, leading from out of shelving hot button topics is learning how to fight fair. Of course, we're going to fight. We're never going to agree on every little thing. We don't to this day, Lord knows. But here's the idea. Learning how to leave our past in the past instead of bringing up everything that we've ever done to one another is very helpful. Because there are no winners when you're fighting. There are no winners. Everybody feels bad. And then also, here's that word forgiveness. Learning how to forgive. It's truly important. It's not just about forgiving him, but it's for me as well, and lightening my load and my heart.
Yeah, definitely. Maria, you're so correct. There are no winners in a fight. Yeah. You're absolutely right. So another one is just stopping negative and disrespectful behavior. Things like criticism, name calling, swearing, making faces, or even yelling at each other. We had to stop all of that stuff so we could move on and better our marriage.
Very true. And I have to say I'm guilty of, all of those, as most of us are. And so it's one of those things that we learn to change about our behavior. And so all of this, of course, making changes is difficult. We encourage you to be patient. Yeah. Be patient with your spouse, but be patient with yourself as well. You know, you're a work in progress. Your marriage is a work in progress. And as we understand, marriage breakdowns do not happen in one day. And so it's going to take longer than a day to fix it, but it's so worth it, right? It's like you get to the other side, and that's what our prayer for you today is. Our prayer and our hope for you today is that you find your Easter, your new beginning.
Happy Easter, everyone, and God bless.